Hello, this is John from Teach It, and once again, we are here for my startup story. This episode, we're going to talk about two different things. One is, what is Teach It? How did it come about? I might have said in an earlier episode, I've spent a lot of my career as an educator and an entrepreneur. And so, and thinking about my company's name, I came up with Teach Information Technology, so Teach It. But then, I have all these different interests that, that I juggle up in the air. And that's media, education, and technology. So for me, Teach It is an ecosystem of those three things. And for me, they all work together. We want to help people find the best fit for them. We impart skill, we provide knowledge, we're innovation, we're a catalyst in media, education, and technology. I like to say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Pictures and images educate. If you think about the Black Panther phenomenon, one of the most powerful things about it is the images that it projects of African people throughout the world. That's what makes it powerful. So in our Teach It ecosystem, that's where Teach It Media comes in, where we develop content, whether it's blogs, videos, but all types of content or content curation through our various channels that we're developing. It all goes hand in hand. We want to help tell a story about African American people and other people of color. So this is the Teach It Media site. And one of the things that we are doing this weekend, we're actually doing a live broadcast with one of our content partners, the Brothers Brunch. And so they're doing an event down in Delaware this weekend called Kicks, Convos, and Connections. So the Brothers Brunch, which is Just Kev Inc., they have these, I guess I'll call them meetings, but they have these events, usually around a theme every month where they bring mostly African-American men together and have conversations and debates about what's going on in their lives, what's going on in their communities, and what's going on around the world. And it makes for pretty good conversation. And so this Saturday, on March 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., we are going to have a live broadcast of Kicks and Convos and Connections. So we're looking forward now. In doing this, we are utilizing YouTube. YouTube is how we're going to do our live broadcast. So you can see we have our event already set up for our live streaming. We have everything ready to go. So we just have to wait for the event to happen. And so within this ecosystem, like we said, we have media, we have technology. We spent the last 2 years developing some technology to help with the development of our channel so we can become distributors of content, whether it's text, audio, or video. And so we're going to start putting that to the test. Last 2 years, we've done a couple of different experiments. I know my friends on Facebook, I used to put these messages out, tell me if you could hear me, talk about picture quality or whatever. So it's been a work in progress. We're actually turning the garage of my house into a television studio to have one close by. We're also working with the Bushfire Theater in West Philadelphia as they go through renovations, because we're going to start broadcasting shows from their various theaters. So if you have a content idea, check me out. Visit one of the sites, drop a message, let me know your idea. Maybe we can work together. So Teach It Technology, we have things that we build for ourselves, but also things that we're willing to share and do with content partners as well. And then you have Teach It Education. Like I said, I can't get away from being an educator or a teacher. So this is something that's still close to me. So with this, some of the videos that we're making in Teach It Media, we develop lesson plans behind them and other educational tools for teachers and parents, for African American, Latino, and other people of color. So this is the Teach It ecosystem. So everything kind of works in harmony with one another. As we become bigger and push ourselves further out into existence, you will have an opportunity to use our products, whether for yourself or a family member. Like I said earlier, we want to innovate and want to be a catalyst for people. It's about knowledge sharing. One of the skills that people need to hone, and especially seems like now, is understanding where their information comes from, the sources of their news, the sources of their information. And that's also a driving force for Teach It. So if you can, click the subscribe button on YouTube, become a subscriber, and see our latest videos that we produce. Also, check us out this Saturday night. And this is also one of the other great things about YouTube, if you haven't tried it so far. So even though we have some other services out there for live streaming that will charge you a whole lot of money, but if you're pretty good with technology, YouTube can do the trick, and you can also embed it within your own site. And so that's what we're doing here. So you don't necessarily have to go to my YouTube channel to watch it. You can come to Teach It Media /kicks and watch it live from my site. So like I said, if you're interested, if you have a content idea, something that you want to put out there, something that's positive, we're very picky about the content that we want to promote and get out there to people. For me, it's not about propaganda, just telling one side of the story. It's about a narrative of truth. We want to do things to help expand people's thought. So we want to teach it. So if you want to follow me personally, check out johnwspencer.pro, where you can see the latest things that we've posted or we've developed. Once again, you can check us out, and please subscribe on YouTube. So this is my startup story. Hopefully it helps you out, maybe something that you're thinking about. That's what I try to do with my startup story, let you know where I'm going. Once again, this is John from Teach It. Thanks for watching.